James Hyde of the Cass Helder Show here on BoxNation. I'm joined by the People's Champion, the one and only upsetter, Mr. OVILL McKENZIE.
Nice.
How are you?
Well done, man. I'm good, mate. Good. Fine, thanks.
How's your hands, all right?
Well, the hands getting better at the minute, you know. This one was sold up more than this one. And this one gone down. This one have a little bit of pain inside of it, but back to normal by next week.
I've got to say, everyone watched the fight here on BoxNation. Cracking performance for yourself out in Argentina, and very nearly upset the apple cart and become world champion. Congratulations on the performance overall, mate.
Well, great performance, man. You know, I think I know I done it, you know. I know I beat him. I know I deserve to win that fight, and I deserve to be a world champion. And even Ramirez tell me himself, say I won the fight. He told me twice, and when I hugged him at the end of the fight, he told me twice that I won. So, you know, and I know I won on the tweets, and everybody will be tweeting BoxNation, and you know, I have to give Wolper support for the fans, you know, who've been tweeting and all them stuff, and all good and all. I want to say thanks for the appreciation and thanks for all the tweet, man. I've been loving it.
I mean, it's such a hard game, boxing. A couple of years ago, you're coming back, you was fighting on the road, looking for opponents, trying to get fights. You then get an opportunity, go out and very nearly shock the world and almost take the belt home with you. How do you sort of live with that and get yourself in and up for these sort of moments?
To tell you the truth, I'm hungry, you know, hungry. I need to achieve. I want to be a world champion, and like I said, I see a lot of world champions in Britain, and I want to be one of them, and I want to be a world champion. I ain't going to stop until my dream come true.
Will you talk to Frank Warren and Martin Bowers and hopefully see if you can get the rematch with Ramirez, even in a neutral venue? Because I know you will travel back to Argentina, but ideally you'd like to see that in somewhere neutral now, wouldn't you?
Yes, I think Warren is on his case, and he said he's trying his best to get the rematch over here, and you know, hopefully we'll get that soon and put the dust down on the ground and, you know, back to normal, because I think definitely need a rematch, 100%, brother. We need a rematch, you know. To the public eyes, I beat him. To my eyes, I know I beat him. He know it, you know. So I think we deserve to get a rematch, you know. If it can even get 2 more fights out of it, 1 in England and 1 somewhere else, you know, at a neutral ground, you know. That's what I mean. Get 3 fights out of it, you know. I'm willing to fight him any more at a time, just to make it fair and square.
I mean, you was awarded a Mancini Award, Industry Award, for your recognition of what you've done recently. How did that feel to be sort of honoured by your peers and your friends alike?
Well, that was such a shock. Like Martin, my trainer, he never tell me anything about it. You know, at the night, I was there, and I was like seeing myself on the big screen, and I was cheering along. Come on, Ovil, come on! And then one minute, I heard my name like mentioned on the microphone, and Martin, I said, "What's going on, Martin?" Martin said, "Go for your award." Oh God, man, how just that little walk to go for the award, I was sweating, pouring sweat out of me. I was so nervous, man. But I really appreciate it, man, and I feel so proud of it, getting that award, and it put a lot of fire in my stomach and make me want to go to Argentina and bring that belt home, because I want to get more award like that, you know. I like to get recognized, and that spirit, it give me that vibe and give me that motivation to go and do better.
Speaking of new world champions, we witnessed Liam Beefy Smith become WBO light middleweight champion Saturday on BoxNation with his KO over John Thompson. Firstly, did you see the fight, and what did you think of Liam?
Well, I'm telling you, great fight. You know, it was just an outstanding fight, and I'm telling you, you know, like people like that is what I want to live up to. I want to do stuff like that. I want to bring back a belt to the UK, and I want to do that. He's one up for BoxNation, and 1 world champion up for BoxNation, and myself want to do that as well. So I think it's good stuff, and a good step to follow.
When you watch, like you said, when you watch someone who you've kind of known and seen on BoxNation win a world title, it does give you that inspiration to push that little bit harder.
It does give me that motivation. I know that, you know, he's a human being like myself. If he can do it, I can do it myself. So that does give me the more fire in my belly and give me the motivation to go for more bigger stuff, you know.
Also, we saw Terry Flanagan retain his WBO lightweight crown. Now, kind of a bit controversial the way Terry won the first fight against Zepeda with the arm dislocation, but there could be no controversy in the way he went about his work and KO'd Diego Magdaleno on Saturday. Fantastic win for Terry.
That was a great win as well, you know. Another footstep where I need to follow behind as well, you know what I mean? Like, this man is defending world champion, world title, winning world title. Those are the stuff I want to do. Those are the stuff I want to prove to the people, say I can do this for the UK, you know. And free up Terry, give KO, they could rob him. That's what you need to do, KO straight.
100%. I mean, you started your career, and for those that don't know, OVILL was obviously part of the Olympic squad to go to the Olympics early on in your career. Now, you qualified to go.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, there wasn't any funding for you to go. Now, when you put that in perspective, if you think, say I don't know, say Usain Bolt didn't have any funding to go to the Olympics, he wouldn't have achieved what he's gone on to do. For you not to have that funding and that sort of negative effect so early on in your career, how did you then get yourself motivated to turn it around to then want to be a professional prize fighter, OVILL?
To be honest to you, you know, it's in me from a kid growing up, you know. I grew up with a hard life, and my mom of 4 of us, and she alone on her own, and I grew up and see how life is hard. So I want to turn my life around. I never want to make myself, I never want my kid to grow up the way I grew up and the struggle I go through. So I want to set a foundation for my kid before when I pass on, you have something to live on, you know. Not like me, because I don't wish no one to have a life like my one, growing up on the street, and it's tough, hard life. So I just have it in my heart and my head. I want to be somebody in life, and I want to change my life around. I want to make myself a man. I want to put the foundation for my son. I never want to grow up the same way, or my mom or my dad allowed me to, you know, and leave me to it, you know. My mom always there for me, so I want to do it for my kids as well. I want to set a foundation. That's when I'm dead and gone. And they're there to live the McKenzie family.
I've got to say, your boy, the apple don't fall far from the tree. He's exact double of you, isn't he? He's like a mini OVILL.
Definitely, and I love him to death, man. He's a good lad and a nice lad. He's just like me, growing up at school and everything. So now I want to set a foundation for him, you know, and better his life. I don't want to have a hard, tough life like mine. Never.
Right, we'll tell him I want my past back anyway. He'll know what I'm
Yeah.
about. He'll know what I mean. Listen, OVILL, can't thank you enough for giving us some time today. So it's a real pleasure to get you on the Castle on the show, mate. As always, real gentleman of the sport, and we look forward to catching you again real soon.
Number one.
James Holder, OVILL McKenzie for IFL TV. Thank you very much.